Welcome! Check out the safety tips and be sure to subscribe to the channel right here. Thanks for watching.
A welder lifted his helmet for 1 second. Just 1 second, to check his weld. A spark hit his eye. He lost partial vision. Permanently. Now here's what makes this story even more disturbing. He was wearing protection. Just not the right kind, for the right moment. OSHA estimates that 90% of workplace eye injuries are completely preventable. 90%. That means almost every single injured worker could have kept their vision. So why are injuries still happening? Because most people, maybe even you, are wearing the wrong protection. Or wearing it wrong. Or trusting equipment that was never designed for your specific hazard. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what most workers, and even some safety managers, get wrong about eye protection. We'll cover the markings you must look for, the mistakes that lead to permanent blindness, and a simple checklist you can use starting today. Stay with me. This one might literally save your vision. My name is Erick. Workplace safety is not just my job, it's become my obsession. And I say obsession because it started with a moment I can't forget. A colleague of mine, a friend, had an incident at work. It left him with a permanent scar, not just physically, but in his daily life. Simple things we all take for granted, driving, reading, recognizing faces, became a challenge for him. That day, I stopped taking safety for granted. I started digging. Into regulations. Into standards. Into real accident reports. And what I found about eye protection in American workplaces, honestly, shocked me. Not because the rules don't exist, they do, and they're solid. But because most people have no idea what those rules actually say. So let's fix that. Right now. Before we get into the hazards, I want you to do one thing. Grab your safety glasses, or think about the ones you use at work. Because in about 3 minutes, I'm going to show you a marking, or the absence of it, that will tell you immediately if your current glasses are actually protecting you. Most people have never checked for it. To understand eye protection in the US, you need to know 2 things. 2 acronyms. 2 layers of the system. The first is OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. Standard 29 CFR 1910. 133, that's the law. It says, employers must provide eye and face protection whenever there's a risk of injury. Not a suggestion. A legal requirement. But here's what OSHA does not do. It doesn't tell you which glasses to buy. It just says, adequate protection for the hazard. And that is where most people fall through the cracks. The second acronym is ANSI, the American National Standards Institute. Their standard, Z87.1, is what defines if a pair of glasses is actually a safety device or just a fashion accessory. And the marking you need to look for, right now on your glasses, is this. Z87, passed basic impact tests. Z87 Plus, resisted high velocity, high mass impact. The plus is not a detail. The plus is the difference between a wood splinter and a metal projectile moving at 150 feet per second. If your glasses only say Z87, no plus sign, you may not be protected in most industrial environments. Go check. Right now. I'll wait. Seriously. Check. And leave a comment below telling me what you found. Now, let's talk about what's actually trying to destroy your vision. I call them the enemies. And they each require a different weapon. Enemy number 1, impact. Woodworking. Construction. Metal grinding. Machine operation. Think about it. A nail bouncing off concrete. A metal fragment launching from a grinder. A wood chip flying from a circular saw. I mentioned the welder at the start. Here's another story. A machine operator at a fabrication shop was working a routine task, using a grinding wheel. She had safety glasses on. But they were scratched so badly that everything looked like she was staring through fog. She took them off. Just for a minute, she told me. To see better. A metal fragment hit her eye in that minute. The tragic irony, the damaged protection itself led directly to the accident. This is why Z87 Plus is not optional in industrial environments. And this is why damaged glasses need to be replaced, immediately. Not tomorrow. Now. Enemy number 2, chemicals. LUPs. Cleaning facilities. Chemical plants. A splash of acid doesn't just hurt. It can cause permanent, total blindness in seconds. I spoke with a chemist who had a small splash of solvent hit his face. He was wearing standard safety glasses, Z87+, properly marked. The solvent ran down the side of the lens, right into his eye. He acted fast. Cold water, immediately. He was lucky. Why did it happen? Because for chemical splash hazards, Z87+ glasses are not enough. You need goggles, and specifically, goggles with the D3 marking, which certifies resistance to liquid splash penetration. The seal matters. Regular safety glasses have gaps. Goggles don't. And if chemical vapors are present, you need non-vented goggles. Ventilated ones, even with D3, can allow vapors through the small vents. Enemy number 3, radiation. Welding. Outdoor construction. Laser equipment. You don't feel radiation destroying your retina. That's what makes it terrifying. I met a landscaper who spent years working in full sun. He wore sunglasses, decent ones, he thought. He developed early cataracts in his 40s. Here's the thing, dark lenses without proper certification don't protect you from UV. In fact, they can make things worse, because the darkness causes your pupil to dilate, letting more harmful radiation reach the back of your eye. For UV protection, look for the U marking on ANSI Z87.1 certified lenses. For welding, you need a helmet with the W marking and the correct shade number for your process. Never lift that helmet, not even for a second. We already know where that ends. Enemy number 4, dust and fine particles. Mines. Quarries. Drywall. Cement work. Fine dust doesn't just irritate. Chronic exposure can cause permanent corneal damage and chronic eye infections. For dust hazards, look for goggles with a D4 marking for general dust protection, or D5 for fine dust, the particles so small they pass right through the gaps in regular glasses. Regular safety glasses, even Z87+, have open sides. In a dusty environment, that's not protection. That's just decoration on your face. Enemy number 5, heat and molten metal. Foundries. Furnace operations. Heavy metalwork. One splash of molten metal means instant, irreversible blindness. In these environments, you need a face shield, but here's the critical mistake I see constantly. A face shield is not standalone eye protection. I need you to hear this clearly. A face shield worn alone, nothing underneath, is one of the most dangerous false senses of security in industrial safety. A strong impact can crack or dislodge it. Particles get in from the sides and bottom. Always wear Z87+ glasses or goggles underneath a face shield. Always. No exceptions. Coming up, the prescription glasses trap that almost no one talks about, and the 6-step daily inspection that takes 30 seconds and could save your vision. Stick around. Now let's talk about the traps. The things that look like protection, but aren't. Trap number 1. Prescription glasses. If you wear prescription eyeglasses, listen carefully. You have 2 real options. Option A, over-the-glass safety glasses worn over your prescription glasses. These work, but they're often bulky, prone to fogging, can distort vision, and press uncomfortably on your regular glasses. Workers tend to remove them. Option B, prescription safety glasses, frames and lenses both certified to ANSI Z87.1. A standard prescription lens is not impact resistant. If it shatters, the glass or plastic itself becomes a projectile inside your eye socket. The frame being Z87.1 rated means nothing if the lens isn't. I had a colleague who wore over-the-glass safety glasses daily. One day he tripped. The safety glasses went one way, his prescription glasses another. His eyes were exposed for the rest of that task. Prescription safety glasses with certified lenses are the right solution. Talk to your employer. OSHA requires appropriate protection, and over-the-glass options are often not appropriate enough. Trap number 2, sunglasses at work. I've walked into facilities and seen workers wearing stylish sunglasses on the job.
No Z87 marking. No Z87 más.
Just fashion. The color of a lens tells you nothing about impact protection. The UV tint tells you nothing about whether it'll stop a metal fragment. If it doesn't say Z87+, it is not a safety device. Period. Trap number 3. Damaged glasses still in use. We already heard about the machine operator. Scratched lenses equal distorted vision. Distorted vision means glasses get removed. Removed glasses mean unprotected eyes. Make this a rule. Scratched, cracked, or heavily worn glasses get replaced same day. If your employer is slow to provide replacements, document the request in writing. That protects you and creates accountability. Okay, now you know the enemies. You know the traps. Here's your action plan. 6 steps. 30 seconds a day. Step 1. Know your hazards. What does your job actually expose you to? Impact? Chemicals? Dust? Radiation? Heat? If you don't know, ask. Your employer is legally required to conduct and document a hazard assessment. Ask to see it. Understand the risks specific to your area. Step 2. Check the marking. Pick up your safety glasses right now. Do they say Z87 or Z87+? If not, they are not safety glasses. 4 chemicals, goggles with D3. 4 dust, goggles with D4 or D5. 4 UV, lenses with the U marking. 4 welding, helmet with a W marking and correct shade. No marking equals no certification equals no real protection. Step 3. Inspect before every shift. 30 seconds. Every morning. Are the lenses clean and scratch-free? Is the frame intact? Are the side shields firmly in place? Are the straps or temples working properly? If anything fails this check, replace before starting work. Step 4. Confirm the fit. Your glasses should sit close to your face with no significant gaps on the sides or top. Gaps mean entry points for particles and splashes. If they slip, pinch, or fog constantly, try a different model. Modern safety glasses come in dozens of ergonomic designs. Comfort is not a luxury, it's what keeps the glasses on your face during the entire shift. Step 5. Clean and store correctly. Never use a paper towel or your shirt to wipe lenses. This causes micro scratches. Use a microfiber cloth and lens cleaning solution, or mild soap and water. Store glasses in a hard case when not in use. Step 6. Speak up. If you see a coworker wearing the wrong PP, or no PP, say something. If you see damaged equipment still in circulation, report it. If you haven't received training on your PP, request it. It's your legal right. OSHA requires employers to provide it. Your voice can literally save someone's vision. I want to leave you with this. The welder I mentioned at the beginning, I spoke with him after his accident. He told me the worst part wasn't the pain. It was the first morning he woke up and couldn't clearly see his daughter's face across the breakfast table. That image has stayed with me ever since. Vision is not just a sense. It's how we experience the people we love. It's how we work, how we live. And losing it, partially or completely, is a tragedy that in 90% of cases, could have been prevented. OSHA and ANSI didn't write those standards to create bureaucracy. Every line in those documents exists because someone somewhere paid a terrible price. Don't let their lesson go to waste. Check your markings. Inspect your glasses. Know your hazards. And if anything is wrong, fix it today. If this video helped you, I have one request. Share it with one person at your workplace. Just one. Because one person who watches this might be the person who doesn't have an accident next week. Drop a comment below. What marking is on your safety glasses right now? Z87? Z87+? Nothing? Let me know. I read every single one. Like the video if you learned something new. Subscribe, I post workplace safety content every week. The stuff they don't always cover in mandatory training. Stay safe out there. I'll see you in the next one.